in the attic, covered in dust and yesterday. Funny how memories wait so patiently. I opened up a cardboard heart filled with letters and worn out dreams. Every photograph still whispered more than silence ever means. Your smile was frozen in the colors, edges curling with the years. Time may steal the sharpest details, but it never steals the tears. A little cafe by the river, a road we drove beneath July. I could almost hear your laughter living somewhere in the sky. Some pictures fade to amber, some stories lose their name, but love leaves fingerprints behind that time can never change. These fading Polaroids still hold a piece of us. Tiny paper windows covered by forgotten dust. Every snapshot caught a heartbeat, every frame a borrowed light. Though the colors slowly vanish, the feeling stays alive. I'm not trying to rewind, I'm just grateful they survived. The corners cracked beneath my fingers like promises worn thin, but every little imperfection makes them beautiful again. I found one where we danced barefoot under strings of yellow lights. Neither one of us was perfect, we were simply feeling right. Outside, autumn fills the backyard, leaves surrender to the breeze. Maybe memories were never meant to stay exactly as we pleased. The older that I get, the more I come to know some things are only precious because we let them go. These fading Polaroids don't make me cry anymore. They're little bits of sunlight left behind inside a drawer. Every wrinkle tells a story, every scratch becomes a line in the novel of a lifetime that I'm lucky to call mine. Long after I am gone, I hope they see two ordinary souls who simply love too long. Not every ending needs a villain, not every goodbye has regret. Sometimes forever lives inside the moments we don't forget. These fading Polaroids still glow beneath the dust, proof that hearts can break apart and still remember remember trust. The colors may be softer now, the edges worn and old, but every single memory is worth more than gold. So I'll place them back with care, close the box without a sigh, because love doesn't disappear. It just learns another way to shine. The attic grows quiet, the sun slips through the window, and somewhere inside that little box, 1,000 yesterdays smile back at me. The night is breathing in blue again, paint dripping from the edge of the moon. I light another cigarette, trying to remember the sound of you. There's an old chair by the window frame, still waiting where you used to stay. Every shadow knows your name, but every morning fades away. I keep a picture in my mind, brush with colors that won't dry, a masterpiece we left behind, hanging underneath this lonely sky. If I could paint the way I feel, I'd cover every broken wall. Maybe then I'd understand why love can rise and still can fall. I'm painting on a midnight canvas, using tears instead of blue. Every stroke becomes a memory, every line still leads to you. The stars keep watching from above, like they know what I've been through. This empty heart's a silent gallery, still hanging every piece of you. The city sleeps beneath the rain, neon reflections on the street. I hear your footsteps once again, only echoes I can keep. Coffee's cold beside the lamp, dust collecting on my sleeve. Funny how a quiet room can make a grown man still believe. If time were only oil and ink, I'd paint us back into one frame, but every color slowly fades, and nothing ever stays the same. I'm painting on a midnight canvas, using tears instead of blue. Every stroke becomes a memory. Every line still leads to you. The stars keep watching from above, like they know what I've been through. This empty heart's a silent gallery, still hanging every piece of you. Maybe every broken artist needs a little loss to see. Maybe all these shattered colors were always meant to set me free. Still I trade this lonely masterpiece for one more night with you. I'm painting on a midnight canvas, where your shadow still survives. Every brush becomes forgiveness. Every memory comes alive. Though the picture's never finished, though the paint begins to fade, you'll always be the finest color that my lonely hands have made. When the morning steals the darkness and the moonlight leaves the room, I'll fold this canvas with my heart and wait for another midnight bloom. Rain keeps falling, neon keeps glowing, and somehow your name is written in every puddle. The sidewalks shine like broken glass under signs that never sleep. I pull my collar to the wind, but your memory cuts too deep. Taxi lights are passing by like dreams I couldn't chase. Every stranger wears your shadow, every smile recalls your face. The city's loud with lonely hearts, but mine still whispers you. No matter where these streets may lead, they always end in red and this town. Every drop becomes your voice, calling softly through the night. I keep walking through the storm, looking for your fading light. Coffee steam and empty stations, midnight buses rolling slow. Everybody's heading somewhere. I'm the only one who doesn't know. The saxophone from down the alley cries a song I've heard before, like the day you closed the door and left my heart out in the cold. I could run 1,000 miles, cross every bridge in sight, but no road ever outruns a memory after midnight. Neon rain keeps falling down, washing names from every sign. Still your echo fills the silence, like you never left my mind. Every puddle holds your picture, every thunder speaks your name. I'm soaked beneath this city sky, yet nothing feels the same. Maybe love is just like weather, it comes and goes without a sound. But some storms leave behind rivers where old memories are found. And even when the morning breaks, these streets will still remember. Neon rain keeps falling down, one last time before the dawn. Your reflection fades away, but somehow lingers on. If tomorrow brings another sky, I still carry what remains, a lonely soul beneath the lights, walking through neon rain. The clouds drift east, the signs grow dim, but your silhouette still dances in the neon rain.
Some lights go out, not because they're gone, but because they found another place to shine. There's an old porch by the riverside where we carved our names in pine. The paint's peeled, the wood is aged, but the memory still survive. I stood there as the evening fell, watching fireflies ignite, tiny sparks against the darkness, teaching me about the light. I used to think that losing you meant losing all I knew. Now I see the brightest stars only shine when night breaks through. Every goodbye leaves a lantern burning softly in the soul, guiding lost and weary travelers toward a place called home, where the light we left behind, glowing through the hands of time. Every laugh and every tear still echoes in this life of mine. Love was never meant to vanish, it just learned another way to shine. Even when the road grows dark, we're the light we left behind. An old couple walks the sidewalk, holding hands without a word. There's a language in their silence, louder than I've ever heard. The bakery opens every morning, same bell above the door. The smell of bread and fresh beginnings makes me believe once more. Children chalk the pavement blue, drawing suns that never fade. Maybe hope is always lived inside the games we play. The heart remembers everything, but pain doesn't have to stay. It can become a gentle teacher, showing us another way. Where the light we left behind, little flames that never die, living in forgotten songs, in photographs and summer skies. Every broken piece we carry turned into a brighter line. Now I know that love keeps burning where the light we left tomorrow takes me somewhere I've never seen before. I carry every lesson like footprints on the shore, not as weight upon my shoulders, but as wings beneath the wind. 'Cause every ending quietly invites another to begin. Where the light we left behind, every sunrise proves it's true. The best parts of who I am today were once discovered loving you. So I'll keep walking toward the horizon without fear or second guess, 'cause every step ahead of me is lit by what we left. Where the light still shining, still alive, even after goodbye. The sun slips below the hills, one by one the porch lights glow. I smile into the evening and realize the darkness never won. used to close every window, afraid the wind would carry away what I had left. Now I leave them open and let life come in. Morning spills across the curtains, painting stories on the floor. I hear the city waking slowly, like it never did before. The coffee steams beside the record, birds are singing on the wire. Every little ordinary moment feels like something to admire. There's a bicycle in the alley, kids are laughing down the lane. Funny how the sound of strangers can wash away old pain. I spent too long hiding from tomorrow, locked behind yesterday. Then the breeze whispered softly, open the way. Leave the windows open wide, let the sunlight find your soul. Every broken room can bloom again when you let the fresh air roll. Let the memories drift gently, like leaves across the sky. You don't have to hold them tightly to keep them alive. Leave the windows open and breathe. An old guitar leans by the doorway, waiting for another tune. Its strings still carry echoes of lonely Sunday afternoons. I pick a chord without thinking, the melody arrives on cue. Not about the love I lost, but about the life that's new. The neighbor waves while watering roses, the mailman whistles low. Everyone seems to understand something I just came to know. The heart's a house with many rooms, some empty, some still bright. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, it means turning on the light. Leave the windows open wide, let tomorrow cross the floor. Don't keep counting what is gone, there's always something more. The wind will carry hope inside, along with bits of rain. Even storms know how to leave behind. It feels ready to bloom again. Leave the windows open for love to enter too. Listen for a little while, then let it disappear. Because courage isn't shouting, it's opening the door, knowing life can hurt again, and choosing it once more. Leave the windows open wide,
second chance. I don't need perfect answers, I don't need certainty. The wind already taught me exactly how to be free. Leave the windows open, let the future in. The breeze flips the pages of an unfinished notebook. A blank page waits. I pick up my pen and smile, because this time I know the story is only beginning.
The wind never stays, yet somehow it always knows where to go. I stood upon the highest hillside, watching clouds drift by. Every dream I used to hold was written in the sky. The grass bent low beneath the breeze, never fighting where it blew. Maybe that's the secret to finding something true. I carried heavy memories like stones inside my coat, until the wind whispered softly, let them go. You can't hold tomorrow with yesterday's hands. Sometimes the bravest thing is simply letting life expand. Carry me with the wind to places I've never known, beyond the fear of losing, beyond what I've outgrown. Let every mile remind me the sky belongs to all. Even leaves that leave the branches still answer nature's call. Carry me with the wind. I'm ready now. An eagle circles slowly above the canyon walls, never asking for permission, never fearing if it falls. A paper boat beside the river floats without a sound, trusting every current more than solid ground. I smile into the distance, feeling lighter than before. The road isn't behind me anymore, it's opening every door. Every season teaches that nothing stays the same, but changes always carry its own gentle flame. Carry me with the wind across the fields of gold, where every broken promise turns into stories told. Take away the doubt that kept me standing still, replace it with the courage to climb another hill. Carry me with the wind toward the rising sun.
with the wind, past every shadow cast. Teach my heart to treasure without holding to the past. Every breath becomes a blessing, every step becomes a song I've been searching for forever. It was here all along. Carry me with the wind until the sky and I become the same horizon. The breeze grows stronger, the trees begin to sway. My footprints slowly disappear, but I don't look back, because the wind is already writing the next chapter.
If I could ask life for one more thing, it wouldn't be forever. Just one more sunset to remind me how beautiful letting go can be. I drove down the old coastal highway, windows open to the breeze. The radio played forgotten songs, carried softly through the trees. The ocean rolled beside the tires, like I knew where I had been. Every wave erased another battle I could never win. The sky began to change its colors, amber melting into blue. Funny how the evening always finds a way to tell the truth. Some endings don't arrive with thunder, they whisper through the air like the fading light, reminding us that beauty's everywhere. Give me one more sunset, one more sky on fire, one more chance to watch the day fade into desire. I don't need another promise, I don't need a yesterday. Just let me stand beneath the colors as the light slips away. One more sunset, that's enough for me. A couple sits upon a blanket, sharing stories without words. A child throws stones into the water, laughing louder than the birds. An old man paints the horizon, brushes slow against the breeze. Maybe every masterpiece starts with moments just like these. I breathe in salt and summer air, let the silence fill my chest. For the first time in a long, long while, I don't need what's next. The sun never fears tomorrow, it simply knows its place, leaving just enough of its light upon every waiting face. Give me one more sunset, golden spilling through my hands, every color saying softly, you don't have to understand. Let the shadows grow behind me, let the stars reclaim the sea. There's a quiet kind of freedom in finally being it's enough for me. Every goodbye made room for something I couldn't see. Every closed door quietly opened another dream for me. Give me one more sunset, and I'll thank the fading light for teaching me that endings can still leave the world bright. The horizon slowly disappears, but hope remains the same, because even after darkness, morning always knows my name. One more sunset, one more smile, one more grateful breath, then I'll welcome the stars. The waves keep rolling, the sky turns indigo. The first star appears above the water. I tip my hat to the evening and drive home without looking back. I used to think the horizon was a place I had to reach. Now I know it was teaching me how to keep moving. The morning sun climbs slowly above the endless sea. Every wave that touches shore feels like it's calling me. The years behind are quiet now, like footprints in the sand. The tide erased the worries I could never understand. My old guitar still knows me. It's wood worn smooth with time. Every scar upon its body sings another line.
goodbye led me here, with nothing left to grieve. Blue horizon, you've been home all along. The lighthouse fades behind me, but its light still fills my soul. The rivers I have crossed before have made this traveler whole. I hear children laughing freely down a road lined with pines. They remind me joy is simple, hidden in ordinary times. An old woman tends her garden, smiling at the sky. She says flowers never worry about the reason why. The birds don't count the seasons, the ocean doesn't race. Everything arrives exactly at its perfect place. Blue horizon, every color tells my name. I no longer chase tomorrow, I dance inside the flame. Every mile became forgiveness, every tear became the rain. Every storm I thought would break me helped my roots remain. Blue horizon, I finally understand. If someone else would change me, I won't speak of pain. I'll tell them about quiet mornings after nights of heavy rain. I'll tell them about strangers who smiled without a reason, about sunsets that taught patience and winters that became spring. Because healing isn't magic, it's choosing every day to believe another sunrise will always find a way. Blue horizon, you were never far away. You were waiting in the courage to begin another day. My heart is lighter now. My hands no longer hold the weight of all the yesterdays. It made my spirit cold. Now I carry only gratitude, the music and the sky. And if tomorrow calls again, I'll answer without asking why. Blue horizon, forever wide, forever new, forever true. And wherever life may lead, I'll keep walking toward the light. The sea grows quiet, the wind becomes still. The final chord hangs softly across the morning air. One last breath, one last smile. Then somewhere beyond the blue, another horizon begins.